All throughout history, God has been an essential part of America. The Declaration of Independence is no exception. In fact, there are 4 mentions of God in the Declaration alone. First, he's referred to as nature's God, meaning that they understood that he had the power over them. He was the one who gives man power in the first place. Second, he is called the Creator. And in context, they state that the Creator has given them certain unalienable rights, meaning rights that are not to be taken away, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. In other words, men, as these rights have been given to them by God himself, should not be taken away. Men should have the freedom to live their own life, to pursue their own dreams and their own happiness. Not just having to live life however the government wants them to, or to have to be ordered around more than they should. I mean, of course, you have to some extent, but there's a middle ground. Third, he's referred to as a supreme judge, meaning that they understood that he also is the provider of justice, and he's the ultimate decider of what is right and wrong. And finally, in the final sentence actually, he is referred to as the divine providence. This just even more firmly shows how much that the American people viewed God as their provider and their protector. They knew that he had been with them with the Pilgrims. They had been with them throughout all of American history, all the way up through all these battles, and they knew that no matter what happened, he was going to be with them through the end. God has been viewed as not only an element or an aspect of morals and values, but as the cornerstone on which all truth and justice is based on. Without a basis of right and wrong, truth becomes relative, and we begin to see crimes and issues such as theft, murder, abortion, neglect, abuse. Issues that simply wouldn't be if God was at the forefront of the picture. For this reason, I believe that God is not only an essential element, but should be at the core of the American political experience. Ronald Reagan once stated, he's my favorite president, by the way, so you'll probably hear me talk about him a lot. Without God, there is no virtue, because there is no prompting of the conscience. Without God, there is a coarsening of society. Without God, democracy will not and cannot long endure.